Okay, guys, we're going to try that again. I'm so sorry about that. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Oh, thank you, kids. That's cool. So, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. I'm going to start this over again. I started in the earlier video. It's a story I heard that my pastor told today. True story about an 80-year-old gentleman who went in because he had to get stitches removed from his thumb. Because he had to get the stitches removed from his thumb, it was at 8 a.m. in the morning, and he told the nurse, I need to get the stitches removed from my thumb as quickly as possible because I have a very important 9 a.m. appointment. So the nurse comes and says, the doctors are all busy, and he's like, I've got to get this done. Please, can you help me out? So the nurse said, okay, I'll help you out. So she got all of the necessary stuff that is required to get those stitches out. Well, in getting the stitches out, she says, what's this appointment that's so important? And he said, well, I'm going to meet my wife for breakfast. And she said, well, going to meet your wife for breakfast. Now, remember, this is an 80-year-old guy. Going to meet your wife for breakfast. Going to meet your wife for breakfast. What's so important about that? And he says, well, she's in a nursing home. Slow down, Steve-O. My son's driving. I'm freaking out a little bit. She's in a nursing home. And... yeah, welcome to my world, ladies and gentlemen. She's in a nursing home. And she has Alzheimer's. And the nurse said, she has Alzheimer's? And he said, yes, she does. And she said, well, does she recognize you? And he said, no, she doesn't recognize me. And she said, well, how long has it been since she's recognized you? And he said, it's been 5 years. And she said, 5 years? You've been going to have breakfast with your wife every morning for 5 years and she doesn't recognize you? And he said, no. And so the nurse asked, how is it that you can go in and have breakfast with your wife every day and she doesn't even know who you are? And he said, simply, because I still remember who she is. You see, and do you know love like that? That's the question I want to talk to you about this morning. Do you know love like that? You see, there's a Heavenly Father that continues to dine with us daily and connect with us daily and spend time with us daily, and we may have Alzheimer's. We may not even know Him. But why is He relentless in His pursuit of us? He's relentless. What was that, Stephen?
I said because He loves us.
Tell me more about that.
Well, I'm kind of focusing on driving right now, so if you can answer that, that'd be fantastic.
Okay, well, but I appreciate that you said, I guess like father, like son, y'all. He's relentless like that. He's relentless for relationship. This husband that came every day for 5 years to have breakfast with his wife, who had Alzheimer's and did not recognize him, did not know him, did not know who he was, answered that nurse so graciously, sir, why do you do that when she doesn't know who you are and she doesn't remember you? He says, because I remember who she is. Guys, you got a Heavenly Father who remembers who you is, who remembers you. You may have Alzheimer's, you may not know Him, you may not know about Him, but He's going to continue to pursue you. He's going to continue to chase you down. Exit here, son. He's going to continue to go after you with a jealous love that doesn't depend on you knowing Him, you see, because you may not know Him, but He knows you. You have love like that? If you don't, I suggest that you do your best to wake up and see if you can get to know Him. Have a great Sunday, guys.